Well, hello everybody. It's been quite a while now. I've just had really a lot of stuff going on, and super busy. I've kind of neglected YouTube, and I've neglected my yard. So today we start turning that around, which is why I've got the true cut out. We're going to do a late summer scalp. And this could be a good thing or it could be a great thing. I think based off last year, I think I've got enough time for everything to grow back. So yeah, we're gonna do a late summer scalp and hope for the best. My grass was probably over 3 inches. So yeah, my grass was probably 3 to 4 inches tall. I cut it yesterday with the riding lawnmower with a 48-inch deck. I can't even get my grass to look good with a 25-inch wide cut. So this 48-inch cut really did a number. The plan was to scalp anyway. It was just kind of a quick way to knock off the top of the grass. And then now I'm going to come in with a true cut. So I guess we got one last cut here with a true cut. Hopefully it even cranks. I haven't cranked this thing since spring scalp. So we're going to go in with a true cut. Scalp it down. It'll be pretty much brown. I'm assuming it's going to be completely brown by the time I scalp this down, and we'll let it grow back hopefully before the weather cools off, and we can have one last nice green lawn. One thing too, I got hit with a lot of fungus, and because I never really worked with it, I never put any fungicides or anything. And, it took a number on the line too, so I'm not really sure. Please leave a comment. Please let me know below. If I scalp this down, do I need to go back with a fungicide, or will that kind of take care of the fungus for good? Let me know so I can get that taken care of. Anyway, glad we're back, and let's get going. Hold on. Gas is on. You ready? Okay, so like I figured, it's gonna be a long process. The reel on this thing gets clogged up and bogs down, and I'm not sure if I noticed that in the spring, and I don't know if it's just I'm trying to take too much off or what, but if you guys have any advice on that, it'd be nice. I'm not that mechanically inclined. I mean, I am, but I don't know that much about these mowers, so it'd be nice if I didn't have to constantly stop and engage the reel, and I could just make nice long swipes and back, but it's not taking much to fill up this grass catcher. So this is going to be a good 2 or 3 hour project, I'm pretty sure, for the front yard here. Anybody that's had a true cut or looked into true cuts know how difficult it is to set the reel to bed knife. And I think the issue I'm running into, whereas the grass is getting caught, I think between the blade here, or the reel, and the bed knife. So what I think I need to do is bring those closer together, and because there's absolutely zero contact. I mean, zero contact. So I think if I bring those together and we get just that little bit of contact, try to get that in closer, I think we can make this a lot quicker. I don't want to use my Toro to scalp this whole yard, and at the current rate, I'm not able to cut. I'm gonna have to cut the yard like 8 times and drop it slowly in order to cut this. So I think what I'm gonna do is get the tools out and see if I can't adjust this reel to bed knife a little bit better and speed this process up. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the problem is the reel to bed knife contact. And the issue is, as I was saying, most everybody knows that's worked with these. You get it set and then you got to start tightening up the bolts and everything goes out of whack. I don't have the time to sit here and go back and forth with bolts and hope that I get it somewhat close. I got it a little better than it was. So we'll continue on. So I'm not trying to put down the true cut mowers, but this is probably the worst design of anything I've ever seen in my life. And it's pitiful. I mean, it really, for something that needs to be so precise, it's a really, really bad design.
Smoking rooms, wherever you are, it's just about closing time. Didn't we just wanna go, putting the world on the line?
Woo-wee! Man, so it's like 6 o'clock now. Finally done. Had some breaks here and there, so you know, not constant, but pretty much done. I only actually got one scalp in. I didn't go a second time. I think it's enough. You know, I'd like to go shorter, but it would literally require another couple hours of work, and I'm running out of daylight, and number two, I'm not really willing to do it this late in the season. Spring for sure I would do it, but I don't want to push it too far. I don't want to get too crazy with it. Now if I could just get my weed eater working, so I've had issues with that for like a month now. It'll work one day and one day it doesn't. Also, I actually got a tripod this week. I don't know, I think the last video I did, my tripod had just broke, and I just now got around to buying a new one. So it's been a long time, man. I just got so busy with life and just didn't have much focus at all on the line there for a couple months. I did cut it, you know, somewhat, but yeah, so hopefully now I can get focused and try to reel this back in for the remainder of the growing season. Guys, I appreciate you checking this video out if you did. Sorry for being away so long. Hopefully I can get back in the swing of things, but you know, life happens, and this is something that you've got to stay focused in on, or you let it go away. So anyway, let's take a look. If you look back there, you'll see where I didn't scalp, you'll see kind of the color we got going on. So, you know, the yard wasn't in horrible shape, but I did cut that a little more left.